Hi there everyone, and welcome to More Yoga Fitness. Today is booty yoga class, so grab a block, which is a tool we will use in our practice today, and also a sturdy chair. Preferably having a higher back that will help you maintain stability for later on in our practice. Go ahead and make your way into a cobbler's pose. I'm going to take this pose seated on my block. Draw the soles of your feet together and knees splay out, and bring your hands to heart center. Coming into our breath here and setting our intention for our practice. On your inhale, go ahead and lift your arms up, open them wide, gazing up. As you exhale, draw your hands to heart center. Breathe in, reach up, lift your chin and your heart. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time, breathe in, reaching up, opening the arms. Exhale, twisting to the right, gazing over the opposite shoulder. Allow a big breath in. As you exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale and twist to the left, gazing over your shoulder. Breathe in, reaching up. Hands come to the heart. Fold your legs together and remove the block from underneath your tailbone if you've used a block. We're making our way into tabletop here, taking spinal balance, extending opposite arm and leg. Drawing elbow to knee as we engage our core. Inhale on your reach, exhale as you draw elbow to knee. Take your eyes to the connection of your elbow to knee to encourage more core engagement. Return to tabletop and release. We're going to switch arm and leg, extending long in your spinal balance. Exhale as you draw elbow to knee. Inhale, reaching long. And we'll do a few more rounds. Releasing into tabletop. From here, we'll tuck our toes, lift the tailbone, and find downward facing dog. Walking your feet slowly toward your hands or your hands toward your feet. We're going to interlace opposite elbows and create that picture frame around the crown of our head, taking ragdoll. Releasing the arms, rolling up slowly. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, hands at heart center. Breathe in and reach up. Exhale, interlace behind the back. Breathe in, open the chest and heart. Exhale, fold with a bind. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, release the arms to the mat. Breathe in, mountain pose. Draw your hands to heart center. Breathe in, mountain. Interlace behind the back. Breath in, open the chest and heart. Exhale, forward fold. Breath in, half lift. Release, hands to the mat, fold. Breathe in, mountain pose. Hands to the heart. Breath in, mountain. Interlace, bow. Inhale, open your chest and heart. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, half lift. Release the hands, fold. Breath in, mountain pose. Hands at heart center. We'll begin here stepping out to the side with our right leg and reaching the right arm long simultaneously. Squatting down and bringing our foot together. Pulsing 3 and stepping together. 2 more. Last one. Switching sides, stepping out and back together on the left. Pulsing 3 and stepping together. 2 more. Step out with the right, side to side, singles. Side to side, pulse 3. We'll begin stepping back with our right leg and simultaneously bringing our right arm up overhead. A single leg lunge. Pulsing 3 and stepping together. Same leg. Let's switch legs and arm. Singles. Pulsing 3 counts and stepping together. Switch legs and we'll go right to left, singles. Great job. Take a big breath in, reach the arms overhead, exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, half lift, fold forward. Rise up into mountain pose, draw your hands to your heart. Really great job. Go ahead and grab your chair. You're going to position yourself behind the chair back and just gently hold on to the top of the chair. Fatiguing the right side, we're going to lift and lower that right knee toward the shoulder, pointing the right toes to the earth, gently tapping the toe on the earth. And lifting and lowering in singles. From here, extending the toe long out to the side and clicking the heels together. Pointing as you extend out, flexing as you draw the heels in toward one another. Knee comes up, extend out to the side, having a combination of the 2 moves. Knee, extend. 4 more. 3, 2, and here's your last one. Nice job. I'm going to reposition my chair so you can see the positioning of my legs. I'm making a half diamond shape with my right leg. It's still my moving leg. As I lean forward, I'm going to lift that leg up in back attitude. My knee is bent. Try to keep your ankle in line with your knee. At the bottom there, you're making an X shape at your ankles. And then lifting and lowering in singles. Go ahead and lift up, extend and squeeze your kneecap and bring the ankles back together. You're coming down, lift up, extend, bend, down, up, extend, and bend. It's really important to squeeze the kneecap so you engage your glute as you extend your leg there. Back to singles here, up and down. Holding the leg up at the top, we're going to have little pulses here, up and down. Important to keep the alignment of your ankle and your knee on that right leg. So you're opening the inner thigh toward the floor. Extend your leg long. We're going to keep our toe pointed and lift and lower. I'm squaring my hips up to the floor. Still using my chair back for a little bit of balance help, but it increases my opportunity for my range of motion. Hold the leg up at the top, little pulses, 1 inch up and down at your highest point in your range of motion. You're doing a great job. Keep going. Smile, sometimes it helps. And go ahead and bring your leg into figure 4. Sit your sitting bones closer to the earth. You can choose to release your hands from the chair if you'd like. Should feel like a nice stretch on your hip and your glute. We're going to bring the chair to the front and stand behind it and start from the top with our left leg. Knee draws toward the shoulder, toe gently touches the earth. With each repetition, drawing your rib to hip on the left side. Extending the legs straight out as you point and flex as you draw your heels together. Combination knee, extend, knee, extend. 4 more. 3, 2. Here's your last one. Great job. Repositioning my chair so you can see that half diamond shape I'm making with my left leg, crossing the ankles behind, making that letter X, and keeping the bend in that leg as I fold forward, keeping my inner thigh open to the floor. And we'll move back and forth in singles. Lowering the chest toward the top of your chair as you simultaneously lift your leg up, keeping your ankle in line with your knee. Drawing the leg up, extending out, bending, and coming back into that letter X. Lift, extend, bend, and down. Again, on that extension, squeeze your kneecap, really important. Pointing the toe with purpose, reaching through the toe on the extension. to singles, down and up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding at the top and pulsing. Extend your leg long and square your hips up. We're going to touch our toe to the earth and lift. With each repetition, we're squeezing the left glute on that lift. Holding your leg at the top, little bitty pulses. You'll find your leg gets quite a bit more fatigued when you're doing these pulses. I try to smile. Cross ankle over the top of your right knee and sit your sitting bones down toward the earth as you take a figure 4. You can choose to bring your hands to prayer and take a little balance here. And release. We're still using our chair. Moving it to the other side. We're going to begin bringing our knees together, bending the knee at 90 degrees and coming into our fire hydrant. Just keep the leg bent at 90 degrees and we're hinging through the hip. Lifting with our glute, hip, and also opening up that inner thigh. There's a lot going on all at once. These fire hydrants are awesome for working multiple muscles. Bring that leg up to the top. We're going to extend out long and then bend and draw our knees together. Lift, extend, bend, and down. We're going to bring our knee to the sky and then our toe to the sky and knee to the floor. So knee, reach toe, reach knee, reach toe. External, internal, rotating the hip each way. Pulsing the knee to the sky, keeping your toe pointed toward the floor. Try to bring your knee to its highest range of motion, the highest point. You can choose to continue pulsing with your arm reached up toward the sky or keep both hands on the chair. Extend your leg back. We're going to draw the knee into our tricep and extend back as you squeeze your kneecap, your glute, and point your toe with purpose. Lower down. We're going to open up here in a diagonal with our arm and our leg coming into a oblique standing, elbow to knee. Begin pulsing. 3, 2, 1, extend. 3, 2, 1, extend. Really nice job. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. We're going to switch sides, starting with those fire hydrants and fatiguing that left leg. Bend the knee at 90 degrees and move your entire leg as one unit. Keep your ankle in line with your knee. Start with singles. We're going to lift, extend the leg long, bend the knee, and lower down. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Our knee to the sky, our toe to the sky. Knee and toe. This is great for our hip mobility and also for our booty. Pulsing the knee toward the sky, toe toward the floor. Maybe releasing one arm. And extending that leg long, we're going to draw the knee to the tricep and then extend it back as you squeeze your glute and your kneecap, engaging every muscle in your left leg. Drawing your left leg down, creating a diagonal with your arm and leg. We're coming up elbow to knee in our standing obliques. Pulsing 3 and extending. Here's our last one. Extend and done. Great. We're going to stretch here, taking our outside leg, crossing it in front of the left and taking a lateral bend. Try to gaze up. If your arm is in the way, move it back. Release. And we'll take that same stretch on side B, the mermaid stretch, crossing your outside leg in front and reaching laterally, gazing up. And release. Bye-bye, chair. We won't be using the chair anymore in our practice, but it sure was helpful. From here, we're going to bring ourselves onto our knees. Grounding in with one of your hands, doesn't matter, we'll do the same thing on both sides. Extend your outside leg long, reaching floor to ceiling or your peace fingers behind your head. Begin lifting and lowering that top leg. Keeping your hips stacked, as well as stacking your shoulder, elbow, and wrist. pulsing at the top. Flexing the foot and still pulsing the leg. Draw your knee in toward your chest and press your flexed foot away. Almost like you're pressing a bike pedal away from you. Bending the heel toward the glute. And a combination of the two. So bring your knee in, extend, heel the glute, extend. And lower down. We're going to open up, gaze up, and really stretch out that rib cage on the side of the body where your leg was working. Moving here, inhale, arm comes up and leg comes up. Same time. Breathe in and out. 3, 2, and 1. Hold here at the top and we'll switch sides. Before we do that, we'll come into hero's pose. And draw your hands to heart center. And take a moment to reconnect with your breath. Rising up on the knees, we're going to do everything on the other side. Extend your top leg long, hand on the hip, or reaching overhead, or peace fingers behind the head, which is the most difficult. Inhale and exhale as you lift and lower your top leg. Pulsing at the top of your movement. Keeping the toe pointed initially. Still pulsing with a flexed foot. Drawing the knee to the chest and pressing that bike pedal away. Keeping the flex in the foot. Heel to glute. Combining the two moves, knee in, extend, heel glute, extend. Reaching floor to ceiling. Gazing up and opening up your rib cage. The stretch feels so good. Reaching overhead, lifting the legs simultaneously, and then releasing. Up and down. Breathe in, breathe out. A few more. Hold here. And release. We're going to come into tabletop and sit back into child's pose. Making your way out of child's pose. Coming into tabletop and then lowering down onto your forearms, pressing your palms together. Extend your right leg long. Lift. Bring it to the far left side. Lift. Bring it to the far right side. Rainbows. Cross behind. Lift out to the side. Lift. Behind. Lift. Side. Drawing the knees together. We'll extend left leg, cross behind, lift to the side, lift. Holding it at the top for a moment and releasing. Coming up to tall arms. We're going to bring our toe to the sky, knee to the side. Toe, knee. Great work. Let's work the other leg. Same thing. Toe to the sky, knee to the side. Sky, side. And release to the mat. From here, we're going to come onto our seat and then roll down one vertebrae at a time, making our way into bridge pose here. Lifting the hips, opening the knees, and lowering the hips till they almost touch. Lift, open, close, down. Up, open, close, down. My feet are a little narrower than my hip width. Hold your bridge. Breathe. And release to the mat. Draw your knees in toward your chest. Give them a nice squeeze. We're going to hold on to our right knee. Place the left heel as close as you can get it to your glute and lift and lower in your hip bridge lifts. Release, big toe hold on the right, extend through the heel, toes flex toward the face, peace fingers to big toe. Slowly draw that right leg out to the side. Inhale, heel is above the hip and release. I'm going to turn myself around so it's easier for you to see. I'm coming up on the balls of my feet and doing the same hip lifts, knee out, in, and down. except I'm in releve on the balls of my feet. A little more intense option here. You can stay on flat feet if that's what you'd like to do. Holding here in your modified bridge, pressing actively into the earth with the big toe ball mount of both feet. And roll back down to the mat. Draw your knees and squeeze them in tight. This time we're going to keep the left knee squeezed in. Right heel comes close to the glute, lifting and lowering your hip, bound around your left leg. Release to the mat. We're going to grab big toes with peace fingers on the left. Extending energy out your heel, flexing toes toward the face. And gradually dropping that left leg off to the side. Bringing your heel back to the sky and letting go. Coming into cow face on your back, crossing right leg over left, knees are stacked. Draw your ankles in toward your hips. Maybe draw your knees away from you to provide a little more stretch through the hips. Shoulders are relaxed. Extend both legs to the sky, uncross, recross. Grab onto the tops of the feet or the ankles and return back to the mat in your reclined cow face. Release, extend your legs long, flex your toes to your face. Viparita Karani, legs up the wall. Providing a little core element at the end of our practice here, crunches with Viparita Karani legs. Really emphasizing the lifting of the shoulders up off the mat. Elbows stay outside of your peripheral vision, pulsing at the top here. One last hurrah on the core. And bring yourself down to the mat, soles of the feet together, one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, Supta Baddha Konasana. Bringing the knees together, palms up, dropping the knees to the right, gazing to the left. Big breath in, knees to the sky, gently drop them over to the left, gazes to the right. Inhale, knees come to the sky, draw them in toward your chest. And rock yourself off to one side, press away from the mat, and make your way into seated easy pose. Hands come to heart center. Breathe in, thumb knuckles to your third eye. Exhale, bow forward. Namaste. The divine light in me honors and respects the divine light in you.